Welcome back to Child of Light.
And now, my
gonna...
audience, it's time for the night.
Yeah, we're going to meet Teo's favorite character in this part.
Well, in general, the place, the Balmus Populi play village.
Of course, because rats.
Much like I mentioned before, it's, well, they're rats, but they're mostly merchant. Commerce is everything for them.
So tell me, Teo, what do you like about rats? Do you see them as a sign of terror that can strike hearts into that of criminals?
Truly. Well, although I don't remember exactly what was the origin story of a rat catcher. Oh, right, this one. Yeah.
This particular place has one of the best tracks in the game, if you ask me.
You know, I can see it right now.
Yes, so you're gonna talk to him. All right.
I can see it right now. An Italian ripoff of Batman called Ratman.
Actually, there already is, Jova, and you probably
Wait. The Italians made a ripoff called Ratman?
Yes, and it actually concluded only recently, Jova, and...
Jova, this is the same country that gave us Puma Man. Are you really surprised?
But I'm just surprised that I called the exact animal.
It started as a fan project with only a couple of, panels just for basic satire. But over the course of the years, it actually evolved into a pretty decent story, which it just concluded.
So, do Italians really like rats?
Not necessarily, Jova. It was just a case of accidental misnaming. It's almost my animal motifing only for me.
Huh.
Remember, Jova, you will not find a good representation of my country in me.
Could you imagine if Italy
had a
similar
was Ratman actually good?
Yes, actually, yes. They actually made even a cartoon series about it, but it's bad.
Well,
here we go.
Cartoon.
Alright, you can be this guy as well, why not?
Sure. With glorious mustache.
Pardon me, sir. The way up, can you tell me?
With tea. Looking up too silly.
Usually I'd give this guy dibs, but he's not here with us, so...
Well, yes, tea. In this economy. You have more important worries than tea.
I'll also be Margaret, because I love playing characters like that.
Our poor vault might as well be empty.
It sounds like a motherly person.
You'll see.
Ugh, gigantic vermin. How distasteful.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like
lady, keep your period in your pants. Come on.
Also,
you always have to react like that.
Speaking with them is quite wasteful.
Jeez, Nora, what was up with that face?
Well, that's never an excuse for a woman being a bitch.
Please, all of you to talk.
Anyway, someone actually heard that conversation. Go ahead.
Salutations! You wish to reach the temple high above, presumably.
Mice and rats living together?
His mustache is glorious.
Yes. I will present to you with a locomotion opportunity.
Locomotion.
Mice and rats living together in a case where they aren't mortal enemies? What kind of fantasy is this?
Allow me to accompany you on this venture. I believe it will pay off handsomely.
It's called being civil, Jova.
Ooh, goody. Free party member.
Both for you and for me.
But Shiroi, the cliche book clearly says that mice and rats have to be enemies.
Read on.
To the promontory.
I'm sure you're completely trustworthy.
So yeah, as you can probably tell by this point, most of the dialogue by the rats of this place is based on economic puns.
If that mouse comes near me, I shall crush him like a daisy.
Okay, lady. There's this guy called Sherman. I don't know if you've heard of him. I'm sure you two would get along swimmingly.
Wait.
You know, maybe we should keep her out of here. I mean, like, she has potential to commit genocide in this area. Could we just remove her?
Aha! No bridge far and wide do I see.
Oh, Magna, can you help me?
I love this tune, by the way.
Me neither. Who are you, dear?
Actually,
oh my stars!
Master Jova, would you mind giving him a more booming voice?
Okay.
Run the mountains is a lie. Sorry, run the mountains is a lie. Why did I read?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a giant rock woman.
Little misters, can I get you anything? I have water fresher than I
Maestro.
Thank you kindly, but no.
Aren't you charming? Call me Magna.
Magna, pleased to see you. The temple in the clouds we seek. We're kind of in a hurry here, so let's just go for the dialogue quick.
Is there all? Let me shake up on my car. Oh, that's taking the wind out of me. I desperately need to rest. And now I'm coming off like Mojo Jojo.
So yeah, in true old Deku Tree fashion, he has a monster in his belly, so we need to kill it.
Oh,
Magna, we seek to go inside to access the vault of Volmus Populi.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The people of Volmus Populi save their money on the stomach of a giant rock monster.
Not just that, they used it as a method of transportation. That's why commerce is everything for them. They go from here and there, everywhere, commercing their wares.
Also, his name is
people.
Magna. Wouldn't that suggest he's part volcano? Oh!
There you go, Jova. There you go.
Huh. So, okay, this giant rock guy is holding back a volcano from erupting. From within himself.
Thank you for your generosity. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, good. Well, Joe, it's more what happens to the Titan Gaia, you know.
Yeah.
Mother to us all. This opportunity was not free entirely.
Of course.
Always a catch.
Always a profit.
What do you take? Zenny, money, gold dollars, G?
Actually, surprisingly, it's much easier than that. Is about to say.
Yes.
A catch, you see.
You sit in the corner.
Yes. The Queen imprisoned our accounting.
Because she's a...
Release the door of our sealed vault. And news of my promotion will be sounding.
You're using us for a promotion.
Yes.
But not just for
Are
glory.
we to be this monster's diet?
Also, Nora, how does your hair do that thing?
You are the beacon of optimism.
Jova, it's a JRPG. Are you seriously questioning a character's hairdo?
Well, no. I mean, her hair is alive. Like, okay, to be fair, even Ace Attorney does this. Especially
She's kind of like Medusa of the...
Oh, it's funny you mention that Medusa.
The traveling traders, we.
Especially considering that, certain characters' hair,
Yeah.
Pedro. You know, the one from Ace Attorney 6.
Magna moved us from place to place. Low and high, we bought and sold.
And now a story we are told.
At an exhilarating pace.
Flying with place.
But,
Sorry,
you know, just like any economy, it's a bubble.
Oh.
Until the new Queen Umbra came to dwell.
Fucking Umbra.
We're just starting to have fun, you know. Just...
Also, his sad face is...
Yeah, and the plume just... And night and Magna fell. Excise the cobweb heart and its spinner spore.
Oh, so wait, was I right? Is this...
And Magna will carry you to the temples, I'm sure.
Oh, so this is
Exactly.
a female.
Yeah. Remember, Jova, Titan Gaia, you know, the
Yeah.
Mother Earth thing. It pretty much reminds me of Gaia from God of War, so
Yeah.
the similarity is pretty light there.
Oh yeah, that was sort of why I gave her the first voice I did, you know, deep but womanly.
Alright,
It's okay. though.
Robert is a fighter. Robert is more based around decreasing the stats of the enemies. He's not a very good physical fighter.
He's
so
more of a
if you-
speedster, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he has a bow and arrow. It's a bit agile, not much, not like say Rubella. But yes, it's a bit all around. Yes, the debuff for the enemy, as Pedro told, but also he has like an antidote move that removes debuff from you, and at higher levels it actually cures you like pretty much an item. So it can be useful for. I tend to use it mostly for random physical offense, aside from, at least for this point in the game, other than Aurora.
So who made those webs? Fire spiders or something?
The monster we're supposed to defeat is a giant spider.
Oh, of course.
Obviously.
Weird, didn't we already fight
There you go, that's the heart.
Didn't we already fight a giant spider at some point?
No, but this is an
Actually-
even bigger spider.
Yeah.
Of course.
Besides, the 4 spiders we fought were for a side quest involving that old guy's yard.
Being a volcano,
Oh,
obviously there's quite a bit of fire monsters in here. So
There's
it's a good idea to...
There you go.
Onward, the spiders await.
Please, Aurora, don't use me as bait.
The Hard Division has crystal. Free cobwebs spun. So yeah, we have to defeat 3 spiders over the course of the dungeon before we can fight the boss.
Jesus, how many spiders did this queen birth? Assuming
Also, yes,
these are...
Let me get a picture. What was the line from Alien 2? It's the queen. She's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, Gary Oldman was able to birth spiders in Lost in Space, even though he's male. Basically, Shory, there's actually a movie where Gary Oldman turns into a mutant spider and then becomes pregnant, and then his kids eat him.
Okay.
Which causes him to fall into a time portal that ends up killing him because he's too big before it expands enough. Did I mention that this was in a fight scene with William Hurt back when he was incredibly boring?
Not just that, but it was advertised as an action blockbuster for the whole family.
Something that was supposed to kick off an entire new TV series.
I'm guessing that didn't happen.
Shory, to sum up that movie, as terrible as it is, that movie is a pioneer with how many things it calls.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Just check out our movie commentary of it. We legitimately got spooked out at how many things that movie called for the future.
It also has a contender for having quite possibly one of the it's a strong contender for worst lead performance ever in a movie. From William Hurt.
You're right. I kid you not. There's supposed to be a romantic scene, and the lines are literally "I love you, wife," said as
except he delivers them in the most complete, soulless, devoid of emotion way possible.
It's like he's about to fall asleep.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, Shory, the wife actually does have a name, but for some reason he just says, "I love you, wife."
Wife. Yeah, the complete lack of a human feeling, and the fact that he doesn't even address her by her name. That sounds like romantic to me, doesn't it?
You can't love her that much, dude.
And yet, Shory, I kid you not, William Hurt is so boring in that movie that his boringness is actually entertaining. Like, he somehow manages to surpass boring in putting the audience to sleep. Comes around to actually entertain you with how dull, like, seriously.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he's trying to yell, and he actually yells dully. Like, I thought it was impossible, but William Hurt finds a way. Like, so bad that the music has to do the acting for him.
Yeah, literally. There's literally a moment where there's a big dramatic explosion / death.
He's just looking off dully, and the music is trying.
Yeah, he's supposed to be looking all distraught and sad, but he just looks bored. So the music has to play a very sad tone to make sure we know that we're supposed to feel sad.
Okay.
Basically the exact opposite of the problems Dweebs had with the Spirit movie then.
Okay. If we ever, when we do get around to doing the Squirm generations of that, you've got to be with us on that, Troy, because, look, even Dweeb, trust me, Troy, even Dweebs, who normally gets, bored more than, annoyed by stuff, even he got entertainment out of how bad William Hurt was. Like, that's how amazing that movie is. Also, the fact that they had a Shakespearean-trained actor and didn't have him as the main lead.
To be fair, Jova, it's still kind of a competition in the same year. Which movie used Gary Oldman the worst? That movie or Quest for Camelot? Let's not forget Gary Oldman in Quest for Camelot, the ogre's butt.
Ah, yes. And, that's another movie you've got to see, Shory, because Quest for Camelot is a case of amazing music. In fact,
it's Disney.
Yeah, I mean, and believe it or not, that movie actually birthed one of the most popular songs of all time, The Prayer.
The Prayer, yeah. Not just the Prayer, the entire soundtrack is amazing. And it's such a colossal way musicians.
And also, in both cases, Gary Oldman plays an obvious villain who people trust at certain points. I mean, admittedly, in Quest for Camelot, he kind of started being evil from the get-go, although he started off as a member of the Round Table, so yeah.
It's basically like right? There's a giant monster that falls on of him with his butt. And he literally says, the ogre's butt. He doesn't just say, oh no, we're under the ogre's butt, or look, oh shit, the ogre. No, he just says, the ogre's butt. That's it.
The key is that it doesn't act. It says it without being, very impressed. It doesn't sound to be very impressed. Which, thankfully, well, I don't know how actually say this. The Italian dub fixes that because he's very distraught, the voice actor, when saying that line.
I'm guessing that doesn't work with the lack of facial emotion, though, from the original act.
Okay. To be fair, Crusher Camelot actually has better facial animation than in Lost in Space.
It's what Doug said, the same for when he said to The King and I. It's Warner Bros. Good animation trying to copy good Disney animation.
Yeah, and also, Shuri, how sad is it though that, cartoons had more life in them than actual people when Lost in Space? Oh, you want to know what else is great, Shuri? Lacey Chabert also stars in Lost in Space.
And you're not dead.
You remember Lacey Chabert, right, Shuri?
Yeah, it's not over.
That's right, Princess Elise is in Lost in Space, and guess what? She doesn't exactly make love to an animal,
like a chipmunk.
Let's just say she gets awfully friendly with a furry in Lost in Space.
Yay.
Oh gosh, she's being typecasted.
Oh, sure. You know what's even better? There's a point where she's sad, and they're near to the sun with it burning. I kid you not, Shuri, that movie predicted a lot. Although, like Tio said, honor among thieves. Maybe, bad animators and bad film directors get idea from fellow bad directors.
So, What are you gonna do, Pedro?
Well, the plan is to revive the golem somehow. But when I get a better chance.
Boy, something's bad when even down here the water guy went down.
Yep.
That's the thing. If I recall, these particular fighters are not fire elemental tide.
It's not so much the fact that they're fire elemented, it's both the fact that they're incredibly fast.
Huh.
I also remember you're playing on hard mode, oh no, it's New Game Plus, but technically it also counts.
I'm on casual difficulty, but New Game Plus steps up the difficulty even if you remain on casual.
And these are just supposed to be elite mooks.
Count more as mini boss, Jova.
Okay.
Yep.
I wonder if this fits with that TV trope of demonic spiders.
Depends. It's more like a mini, but I guess it maybe fall also in that one boss category.
Demonic spiders kind of goes, more for the portal thing. I forget. That reminds.
Demonic spiders count more for the elite monsters, kind of like the Malboros or the Tomberries in Final Fantasy.
Well, we kind of have already the TV trope called elite mooks, so I think demonic spiders had to do with how annoying they could be, or how much they would spawn. Also.
Well, there are demonic spiders in this game, but these ones are not counted in.
Also, speaking of which, now that I think about it, I think Resident Evil 3 is the only Resident Evil game not to have giant spiders. How random.
Which one?
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, I think.
Yeah.
Does that one have...
I don't remember. I don't even remember, 4 having it.
I know 1 and 2 definitely did. 5 definitely brings them with a vengeance. Ugh.
Well, this is more like a bat, that creature that emerges from the truck.
I know that there's a bat, but I think, since, it's Africa, so of course we've got to bring out all the creepy crawlies. I think that there's definitely a point with a spider. Of course, the remake of 1 adds in a new giant spider.
Alright, down to 1. Should be easy now.
But yeah, 3, I'm trying to remember if 3 has any spiders.
Yeah.
Pedro?
That's the sad part. What?
Does it?
No.
Oh well. Anyway, you were saying?
What's the sad part, Jova? Since we were talking about in the previous part how easy the final boss of this game is. This battle gave me more trouble than the final boss of this game.
So the final boss is an anticlimactic boss.
Well, here's the thing. Both story-wise and in terms of atmosphere and the music and all that stuff, it's pretty fantastic. It's just the difficulty of
the battle itself.
Think of it like the final boss battle of Super Mario Galaxy 2, in the sense that the music, the atmosphere, everything that's been building up has been brilliant. It's just that the battle itself is really easy.
Yep, that's pretty much an anti-climax boss. You know, I mean, a boss that's built up all this time, big time, but yet when you get down to it, some of their minion bosses were tougher than them. Okay, so we blew them up. I'm guessing Mama ain't gonna be happy about that.
Nope.
Well, the joke is something like that can vary from player to player.
There, one has been unraveled.
Just one?
Where now? Underground, I am so baffled.
Don't worry, the others are much easier.
I guess they would have to be.
Alright. In fact, I don't remember exactly if I skipped the other spiders. I mean, well, right now we're going to the vault, straight to the vault. We're not going to defeat the other two, right?
Wait, but don't we have to beat them first or something?
Well, that's the thing, Jova. The vault is a separate task from defeating the spider.
Oh, right. So basically, what were we getting in the vault?
At the end of this part.
No. I forget. I mean, what's the MacGuffin we're looking for in the vault?
All the money that the almost probably people cannot get to because spiders.
Right, and we needed to clear the cobweb heart of Magna because we're JRPG heroes, Jova. It's our duty to help the poor citizens in peril. Precisely.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Why are they in peril with Magna having her heart cobwebbed up?
Not to mention, Jova, Aurora is supposed to become the queen of this land anyway, so she should take up responsibility for her kingdom anyway.
Isn't this a dream that she has?
No matter how frivolous the task may be.
No, Jova, remember, it's not a dream, please.
Well, okay, I know that, but I mean, doesn't she have to go back home since you know she got here by falling into a deep sleep placed by a curse on her?
It's a bit more complicated than that, Jova. It's more so the fact that...
not really, Jova. The intro stated that she pretty much died.
Yeah, she died and then she got revived by magic, and we'll explain later how that happened.
So, wait, but okay, so this is limbo for her, basically.
Kinda, yeah.
Again, Jova, it's one of the interpretations you have. But what convinces me that there's at least at the arc, but there's obviously more than SBI, is that, remember, Jova, Aurora and by extension also her sister are the only characters who have 3D models in this world, while everything else is 2D sprite based. You know, this remarks the otherworldly nature of this place.
Yeah,
while Aurora and her sister are outcasts.
Yeah, that does make me think, actually. Nora was able to get here through just a mirror. Couldn't that mean that Aurora could get back home, too?
Well, that's what they're aiming for, Jova.
That's what we're heading to right now.
Reviving the heart of a Titan will allow them to be transported to the temple where the mirror supposedly is.
Precisely. So I'm wondering, how's she going to be the ruler over this land, though, if, you know, she goes home?
Well, Jova's priorities. She will have to think more about her father at the moment, at least.
Not just that, Joe. But if the mirror exists, we can just go back and forth.
So we'd have to be a multitasking queen, just like Aurora at the end of
Politics is never easy, Jova.
Just like Aurora in the end of the Maleficent movie, which is getting a sequel for some reason.
Wait, it does?
Oh yeah,
dialogue. The vault. Here we go.
Even this. Okay.
Aurora, no!
Jesus, bitch! Shut the fuck up.
Please help me break the vault's enchantment.
Wouldn't it be just a stinker if Nora was the only one with the power to do that?
Place.
Oh, for your own career and advancement.
Hey, lady. Some people like to succeed at life.
Yes, my future depends on it.
Uh-oh.
You lie!
Oh my god, her name's Nora, just like Nora Freeze!
I do it all for Margaret.
Oh, he's doing this for love.
Her portrait is beyond compare.
Basically, he has a huge crush on a certain female rat.
Do?
Oh, he's burped. Okay. A velvet skin and eyes that reflect my stare. From smoky head to dainty paw, you will not get.
Sorry.
Basically, he has a huge crush on a female rat, and he's doing all this to impress her.
Almost as fair as Margaret.
He's gonna propose to her when he has the money.
If we devolve to reclaim,
Well, remember, Shiroi, in Bomus Populi,
I surely will receive fame.
yeah, in Bomus Populi, the more money you have, the more attractive you are to the ladies. So
alongside a promotion, and Margaret will seek me with devotion.
There you go. See, that's his logic. I get
It's
rich,
like
I get all the
puzzles in
chicks.
Leighton.
Get riches, get bitches.
Exactly.
Just look at that, Strahd. For me and Margaret's sake.
Huh, this guy is a model outside.
The votes combinations break.
Also a sprite. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are all sprites.
Not Aurora. She's an actual 3D model if you pay attention.
Yeah.
Just look at the movement of her hair, for example.
All right.
Rubella's plight. Oh, there you go. Robert's plight. But yeah, essentially this is all for the power of boner. I mean, this
is ancient.
It is, since Lemuria's founding, Rambert's ancient store.
Seems tightly sealed. Give me a minute.
Thank Rambert, the lost combination restore.
All right.
There's gotta be a catch.
All right.
Of
So
course.
basically, we have
Surprisingly
to-
enough, this is more easy than it looks. I never quite got what's the specific combination is, but it's like exactly 3 levels full.
Basically, it's one
the
of those
opposite
things.
and the
Basically, it's
other.
one of those things where each of the levers moves 2, so you have to find the correct
There we go.
combination. So there you go.
It's a common type of puzzle. I mean, even Castlevania Lords of Shadow have something like this.
I'll just use Igniculus to light all those.
And there's a you need the retries, but there you go.
There be light.
We did it! The door is open!
How about that? Not bad for the plan.
Well done, as a matter of fact. But quickly, let's go in.
Hopefully there's no one guarding the treasure.
The populous capital has been regained.
And then they touch the money and suddenly, infidels!
Yes.
You have touched the forbidden treasure! Now you will not see the light of day!
Now Margaret's heart will be reclaimed. Help yourself to a couple of chests, old.
Riches! Riches for everybody!
Here's the problem, we don't use money in this game, so...
Oh, look at all this gold.
Sure.
Iniculus,
Deceased.
insist at once. He's not ours to hold.
Oh, come on,
Why?
Aurora. Oh, come on, Aurora.
Couple
We
of
earned it.
coins
We
or
solved the
two.
puzzle. We've earned it fair and square.
Yeah, we're
You
not
know,
even.
just
Also,
just
he
pretend-
basically just said we
pretend
could
we're
have it.
Picarats. Just pretend we're Picarats.
We're not
Aurora.
even
Remember,
stealing.
Remember, Shiroi, she's pure-hearted, so she doesn't even think of taking money because it's an evil earthly possession.
But this could come in handy, and we're not even stealing it from anyone.
Like Theo just said, Jova, there's no shops in this game, so we're cool.
I'd like her to meet Lola, at least.
Yes.
Okay, let's get some chests.
Maybe.
But remember, Jova, this is not the end for this quest itself, because we still need to restore the heart. So probably what we're gonna do in the next part is to fight the remaining spiders.
Yeah,
Yes,
so we're gonna
I
fight the
see.
remaining spiders and save Balmus Populi.
Yay! Much to Nora's dismay.
Hey.
Well,
Seriously,
if she's
what the
going to
fuck,
be
man?
unhelpful, she can put up with.
Yeah.
Besides, Nora, you're squashing one form of pest to save another form of pests.
Basically, yeah. Alright, everybody, in the next part, we do exactly that. So, see you then.
See ya.
See ya.